Wait. Hold on, wait. Whoa. What's going on?
You too fat to fight.
Mexican Jesus. I thought we was cool. Are you Jesus? Honda? Are you Jesus?
You think I am?
You think you are?
My name is Dali.
See, because you drunk. Listen,
I'm not drunk.
You off your ass.
I'm
Listen,
not drunk.
brother, you believe in God? So you gonna stand in my way?
Yeah. What you do about it?
Right, you're rude.
What you do about it?
You're rude. I ain't gotta do nothing.
I'm rude. Jesus is not black.
You're rude. I can't believe
Jesus
this.
ain't black.
No, we preaching the word every day. How can you compare a king into a slave? My people, they be struggling on Section 8. Our options are to go to jail or get led to the grave. KJV, I'm keeping it right on my side. Love the Lord, that's Deuteronomy verse 6 and 5. We in slavery, we gotta work just to survive. It's life or death, your choices.
With that being said, I'm going to say, Kahala Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We give all honor to the Most High God in the name of His only begotten Son.
It's what I've been doing.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, wait. Whoa. What's going on?
You too fat to fight.
Mexican Jesus. I thought we was cool. So now, wait. I'm confused.
No.
Wait.
Watch the video.
I'm confused.
He asked for
I
God's
thought we was
judgment on his
brothers.
life.
Are we
He
not
asked for
brothers?
it.
Are we not brothers?
We are brothers.
So why are you mad at your brother? Ain't you not? Wait. Get Leviticus 19. No. We finna bring it out. No. We finna put it. Now wait.
Watch the video.
Now wait.
The video.
People, look at this. Come back and talk. Look at this. Somebody who has it. Go ahead.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Now say what?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Do you hate your brother in your heart? So why you got a problem with him?
Because
I can't believe it. Hold on. I'm not done. Hold on.
If I ask you for money, if you give me money, you're gonna be
Hold on. You have hate in your heart. Are you mad at him?
No.
Are you mad at him? Are you mad at him?
Give it to me.
Are you mad at him? But are you mad at him?
No, I'm not.
So wait. Let me, because you gotta let me finish.
He asked for
But you
God's
got,
judgment.
but you got,
I got it on video.
but listen.
I can show it to you.
But listen, before you show me that, you gotta calm down first.
Okay, I'll calm down.
Now you gotta let me talk.
Okay.
Hold your precept. Let's read this out.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Now wait. So I read that to say you cannot hate your brother in your heart, right? I know. I'm not saying you hate anybody, right? Get that precept where it says that anger rests in a fool, right? That's in Proverbs. Let me see. Hold on, brother. Just stick with me right now.
I
Just hold on.
got all my time.
I know.
All my attention.
Let me see. Anger resteth. This is Ecclesiastes 79. Get Ecclesiastes 79, right? I got you. I know. I made the thumbnail. Just wait.
2.6.
I know. A lot of people.
You helped me.
No, I didn't help. I made the thumbnail though.
So you helped.
No, I didn't help. But I got you. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Go ahead. Come on, quick on the sword, brother.
But I'm trying to teach you.
Hold on, brother. I got you. I promise.
Because 2 years later, you got that same energy.
But guess what? I'm gonna always have the same energy. Cause you know why? I'm from Genesis, baby. Now look.
It's Ecclesiastes
2 years later, you
chapter
got
7 and verse 9.
Bring it up. Come on.
7 verse 9.
Yes.
Get up!
Be not hasty in thy spirit.
Hold. Wait. Listen. The Bible coming out. You don't care that the Bible is coming out,
I
brother?
literally just said I love you.
Okay, then listen to the Bible.
Be not hasty in thy spirit.
Say it again.
It's been 2
Be
years.
not
You talk
hasty
about hate,
in thy
it's been 2
spirit.
years.
Say it one more time.
Be not hasty in thy spirit.
It's
Say it
been
again.
2 years.
Be
Is
not
that
hasty in thy spirit.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that haste? How long I gotta wait?
to
5
be
years?
Now hold on.
How long I gotta wait?
Now, hold on.
5 years?
You know how you was hasty?
It's been
Do you
2
know how?
years.
Do you know how?
How?
Because when we came out here, the first thing you did when you seen him was do what? You turned up. Exactly. Now listen.
2 years.
It don't matter if it was 3 years.
Fast.
When you came out here, what
So
did
you
you do?
saying it was a haste?
Finish
2
it
years
out.
is too fast.
Be not hasty in thy
I should wait
spirit.
longer.
Oh, you impersonating the Pope. So you believe in the Bible?
So I should wait longer.
Come here. Oh, you scared. Go
How long I
ahead.
gotta wait for
Be not hasty in thy spirit.
Uh-huh.
To be angry.
Uh-huh.
And angry resistant in.
Rest this, brother. Come on, read it smooth.
For anger rested to the
Where's it at? Where's it at? It says anger resteth in the anger resteth in the bosom of fools. Right? Now look, now you going to the camera, but I'm right here. How you gonna say you thugging for God, but you right here?
I am thugging for God.
Now if you thugging for God, now listen.
I'm more than a thug you ever be.
I don't want to be a thug.
I'm by myself.
I don't want to be a thug.
I don't need anybody.
I got a family. You got by yourself? I got a family.
They're all scary.
I got 1, 2.
They're all scary.
3,
You call
4,
them family, they
5.
can turn on you.
Hold on,
They're
brother.
all scared.
How you doing, brother? Have you ever heard of Israelites before?
I'm a Muslim.
Oh,
My name Rashid.
Rashid.
Hey,
So you believe in the Quran?
My family go to the mosque.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you something about the Quran. Wait. Let me ask you something about the Quran, right? Let me ask you something. Hold on, brother. Back up. You all right? Hold on. Whoa. Relax. Right? The brother is a Muslim. We finna start talking about the Quran. You've been drinking. That brother off some drugs. I don't know what's going on. The demons is out, people. It's Halloween, baby.
Hey, Nate.
The demons is out. Hey, hold on. Hold on, what's going on? Mexican Jesus, how you gonna have anger towards your brother and we trying to teach you something?
Jesus not flipping the tables in the book.
Are you Jesus?
Huh?
Honda? Are you
Do you
Jesus?
think I am?
You think you are?
My name is Dali.
See- See, my people, right? On Halloween, the demons gotta come out, right?
don't celebrate
So my
Halloween.
nigga, so my brother, my
I don't
bad.
celebrate.
Huh?
I don't celebrate.
Why you out here?
Because I'm here with y'all.
Huh?
I went to
If you
church.
here with us, read this again. Read Leviticus
I
19
came
one
to
more
church. I
time.
came here.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 17.
Bring it
Thou
out.
shalt not hate thy brother in
Right.
thy heart.
That's right.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
So we're not trying to suffer sin upon you, brother, because you have anger in your heart towards something that happened. Okay, so you shouldn't care about nothing that happened 2 years ago. It should be okay. So cool. All praise to the Most High, right? Now that we really starting to get into it, right? Yes, people, the Black Hebrew Israelites is on the street corners, baby. Yes, we're here, right? Sisters, how y'all doing? Y'all ever heard that black people are the true Jews of the Bible? Huh? You ever heard of black people true Jews? No? Nobody? The dinosaur man? We got Mario, Luigi. I like it, right? What we doing? Huh? Come holler at me right quick. Please?
Talk to these people right here in front.
Oh!
Straight ahead.
I got a whole family in front of me.
But just know,
Hold on.
if I am
Hold on.
Jesus,
It says
you're wrong
just
about everything.
here to give glory.
If I am Jesus, you're wrong.
Oh, just here to give God glory? You believe in God, brother? We all believe in God around here. I like that. So let me ask you something. Hold on. Don't mind this, brother. All right, go ahead. Come on, bring it out.
It's the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 26.
Oh, wait, hold on. See, now the brother is out of his mind. I can't. I'm trying to talk to the family, and he's being rude. Hold on. You good? Can we try to talk to him? Hold on, wait. Okay, because you drunk. Listen,
I'm not
you
drunk.
off your ass.
I'm
Listen,
not drunk.
brother, you believe in God? So you gonna stand in my way?
Yeah, what you do about it?
Right, you're rude.
What you do about it?
You're rude. I ain't gotta do nothing.
I'm rude. Jesus is not
You're
black.
rude. I can't believe
Jesus
this.
ain't black.
We got
That's
people.
why-
How you doing, people?
Because Jesus ain't
Right.
black.
So, but y'all believe in right? Right. So y'all believe in the Bible?
Oh, yeah, I believe in the Bible.
Did Christ come to die for everybody?
He died.
He died for everybody. So that's what, John 3:16? So can we discuss John 3:16 right quick? Cool. Let's get John 3:16. Get Hebrews 45. I mean, my bad. Get Hebrews 1 and 2. Go ahead.
This book of John, chapter 3, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
That's talking about John 3:16. The world is talking about everybody, right? We agree? Cool? All right, cool. Let's start. Now, can we start at 2 verses before that? Cool. Hey, get Numbers 21.
This is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
So how did Moses lift up the serpent in the wilderness? Like, who was that for? The Hebrew people, right? The Israelites. Right. It said in the same manner must Christ be lifted up. So does that mean Christ is going to be lifted up for the Israelites?
Okay, so you gotta remember that's the old covenant.
That's the old covenant.
Yeah, that's the old covenant. We're in the new covenant now, right?
Oh, new covenant. So did Christ come to die for those under the new covenant? I mean, under the old covenant.
Oh, so after he died,
Remember, it says he went to Abraham's bosom.
Hey, get Galatians 4.
Okay? Remember that. So it says whenever he died, it says he went to steal the keys of death and hell, right?
That's fine.
So even to preach the gospel. So let's say the people in the old covenant, yeah, they are saved because of the new covenant as well.
Right. So we're gonna read Galatians 4 and 5. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 5. To redeem them that were under the...
No, start at verse 4. My bad.
Verse 4.
Who wrote Galatians?
But when the fullness of the time was come, God sent forth his Son.
It said God sent forth his Son.
Made under the law.
Made under the law. Hold on.
So
Brother, you gonna listen?
Paul,
Okay, go ahead.
the apostle to the
Come
white.
on, we'll start over.
To the Gentiles.
This is Galatians.
I mean, how rude you gonna be? My niggas
I'm
just.
letting you know.
I mean, I'm just saying, but you can listen.
The apostle to what? To the Gentiles. You reading Paul?
Right.
The apostle to the
Right, that brother's just out of his mind. You see, okay, go ahead.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 4. But when the fullness of the time was come, God sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law.
Who was under the law, brother? Okay, to read again.
To redeem them that were under the law.
So who was under the law? This is Galatians 4.
Galatians 4, okay.
So who was under the law?
People.
What people?
Jewish.
Okay, so the Israelites. Cool.
That we might receive the adoption of sons.
So he said that he came to redeem those that were under the law.
Yeah.
And it was only the Israelites.
So read Galatians 3.
Wait. Wait, can you explain that though?
Can I explain that verse?
That like for him, he said he came to redeem those that were under the law. Those that were under the law were the Israelites.
Yes.
So he came to redeem the
Yeah,
Israelites.
but then Paul also said that the moral law was written in the hearts of Gentiles. They'll say that, right?
Okay, we where?
I'll pull it up right now.
So but Romans 2, right?
I believe so.
Right, let's go to Romans 2. Wait, hold on, wait. Before we leave that,
Before we leave that.
Yeah, before we leave.
Read Galatians 3:28.
Okay, we're gonna read Galatians 3:28, right? But as far as Galatians 4 and 5, that's talking about the Israelites, right? Okay, go ahead. Cause we can say, we can run all over the book, right? That's fine. But Galatians 4 and 5 say that he came to redeem those that were under the law. Those that were under the law were the Israelites that we just agreed on. Right? So that's the Israelites.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So if that's the case, what is Galatians 3 and 28 gonna say that's different than that?
I was gonna say that they are neither Greek nor Jew nor slave nor free, right?
No woman nor man, right?
Yes.
So there's no more men and women no more. Everybody's just what?
Everybody's equal under God.
So we're just
Adoption.
so there's not law. So because when you're dealing with God doesn't change, right? So whenever God gives a commandment of something, it's supposed to stick forever, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean his mind cannot be changed.
Huh?
That doesn't mean that his mind cannot be changed.
God can change his mind if he wants to. He's God, right?
Okay, but then you go back to Lot, right? When Lot was like,
But we talking about God. We ain't talking about life.
we're talking about Lot and God.
Right? I know. All right. No, we're talking about God.
I'm just saying, right? You
But we're
don't
talking about
confine
God,
to
though.
a box.
No, I'm not confining God to it, but I said God can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Right, but I said, did God change his mind on what he commanded us to do?
Okay, so but remember,
Wait, did God change his mind on what he commanded us to do?
Okay, but no, I'm not saying he changed his mind, but he did open doors for the Gentiles, right, to get salvation.
Is that in prophecy?
So, okay, so Paul is saying that in Galatians 3, but then in Galatians 4, he says something different. Is Apostle Paul wrong or is God wrong?
Well, you said in Galatians 3, he says one thing. In Galatians 4, he says something else.
Yeah.
So, well, that would be a question for you to answer.
Don't let him
Because
quote
for us,
Don't let him quote Paul. How are you going to quote someone who's an apostle to the Gentiles and say that salvation is only for them?
and you know what, dude, feel like he's making sense. So you got to kind of indulge him a little bit.
But it
So,
does scripture not
Jesus.
say that if you confess with your mouth, and you believe in
So
your heart,
Galatians
it
4.
doesn't say do all this other stuff. No, it says if you confess with your mouth and you believe in your heart, that's Paul, right? Say you weren't saved.
Yeah, I believe.
Okay, anyway. So when Galatians 4 says that he came to redeem those that were under the law, we understand it's talking about the Israelites. But you're saying Galatians 3:28 is also talking about the Gentiles.
Yes.
And you're saying that is that prophesied? Like did God prophesy that he was gonna come for the Gentiles?
Yeah.
Where?
If you go to Acts.
Wait, I said prophesied. That means it's gotta be in the Old Testament.
Okay, hold on, whoa.
Huh?
If you go to Acts 9, right, and God says Paul will be my instrument to use
He is.
for the Gentiles.
That's fine.
So why would God use
Like
Paul for the Gentiles?
I don't disagree that Paul went to the Gentiles. What we disagree on is who those Gentiles are. Because when you say a Jew, right? A Jew is somebody that descends from one of the 3 tribes, right? 3 of the southern kingdom. Because Jew is short for Judea, meaning Judah at the end of the day, right? So if you don't descend from one of them 3 tribes, you're not a Jew. So what does that mean for the other 9 tribes? What are they?
Tell me, brother.
So in the New Testament, they wouldn't be considered Jews because they don't come from the 3 tribes of the southern kingdom. So they would be called Israelites. But during the time of the New Testament, the Jews are not considering the rest of the Israelites or the rest of the tribes as Israelites because they were in wickedness and they got casted out. But even more so during the time of Paul, to be more biblically correct, right? Jews would be anybody that did not grow up in the customs of Jewry. So anybody that did not do that, they will be considered a Gentile. So go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 11 and verse 15. Son of man, your brethren, even your brethren, the men of your kindred, and all the house of Israel holy, are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, get you far from the Lord.
Right, you see that?
Get you far from the Lord, unto us is this land given in possession.
So that's the southern kingdom telling northern, get out of here. We're not considering you our people no more. That doesn't mean that they're not the people of God. That's why when you go to like Romans 9, where he said that like, I will call them a people which are not my people, and them that are call them which are not loved, call them which are not loved, that you are my beloved. Because that prophecy that Paul is getting that from in Hosea, my bad, but matter of fact, let's get it right. Let's get Romans 9. Go ahead.
So I'm pretty sure you heard this before, right? Revelation 7:9.
Let's get that. Let's go Revelation 7. Matter of fact, get it in your blue Bible. Blue letter Bible.
What's your name, by the way?
You call me Kabad.
Kabad?
Yeah.
Revelation 7:9.
Yeah, 7 to 9, we finna talk about it.
God. In what? Doesn't matter what version?
Read it in the KJV, and if he wants to read it in another translation, we'll read it in that. We'll read the KJV first.
God, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9. And after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindred and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
So we see that it says all nations, and that is supposed to mean that it's talking about all nations of the earth, right? So you know that the Bible is written in Hebrew and Greek, right? You know the Old Testament is written in Hebrew, New Testament is written in Greek, right? So cool. We're gonna go for that Hebrew word for it's
Greek word.
The Greek word for is it nation? Ethnos. Right? Let's go to the lexicology. Right?
No, that's
I think it's kindreds. Phylum. Yep, there we go.
Yep. Okay.
So it says kindreds, right?
Kindreds.
For that word kindreds in that verse. Go ahead.
This is G5443, Phylate, a tribe. In the New Testament, all the persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob.
So when it's talking about he's pulling a great multitude from all nations, kindreds, tongues, and whatnot, it's talking about pulling all the tribes because we're scattered. The Israelites are scattered, especially now. They're scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. You understand what I'm saying? So in Revelation 7 and 9, those people there, we're still talking about Israelites.
So I don't think we got the same interpretation of it, right?
Well, that's the Greek. That's not my interpretation. That's what the Greek is saying.
Yeah, so the Greek is ethnos, right? And no.
Well, that's for nations. We're talking about kindreds. Yeah. Because ethnos, the word ethnos, because the lexicology of the word ethnos for Revelation 7 and 9, they don't have a definition for how that word is used in that verse. So ethnos just means people. So you have to go to kindreds, phylate, which says anybody that descends from the patriarch Jacob. Anybody that descends from one of the 12 tribes of patriarch Jacob. Yeah. Now, I got a question for you, right? Is there anywhere in prophecy, from anywhere in the prophets, where you can show a prophecy of the heathen or the other nations receiving salvation through Christ. Is there anywhere you can go? Because I can go like get Isaiah 45, right? I'm gonna show you something. Like show you an example of where I can do we can plainly see it. You know what I'm saying?
So while he's looking at
go ahead.
Help me understand what your meaning of Gentile is.
So the word Gentile in itself, right? It means nation. It's goy or goyim. The word simply just means nation. We don't say it means non-Israelite or Israelite or Jew or non-Jew. It just means nation. It just means pagan. It means it means pagan, right?
A Christian, you as a Christian, you can call somebody a Gentile if they don't believe in Christ. That doesn't denote somebody's color.
Yeah, that don't denote somebody's ethnicity.
A Gentile is just a non-Jewish person.
No. A Gentile can either be a Jew or a Israelite or a non-Israelite, because the word itself just means nation.
Depending on context.
No, that's what Christianity tries to put on that word, but the lexicology or the way that the word is used throughout the Bible, it just means, like how scholars use it, it just means nation. What gives it its context or its meaning is the context of the verse.
So, you know, the apostles, right, after they all scattered, right? Some, they went to Europe, the other ones Philip went to Antioch, right?
Yeah.
Some went to France.
Yeah.
But they were martyred. Why did they go to all those places?
Because we're scattered in the four corners of the earth. We're everywhere. So we have to go everywhere to teach this.
But isn't that opening the doors for the Gentiles? Right?
No, watch this. Get Tobit 13. Okay, go ahead.
So we going back to Ezekiel 11, right? I'm gonna start back at verse 15. Just jog your memory. Ezekiel 11 to 15, it says, "Son of man, your brethren, even your brethren, the men of your kindred, and all the house of Israel holy are they unto whom the inhabitants of Jerusalem have said, Get you far from the Lord, unto us is his land given in possession." Verse 16, "Therefore say, Thus saith the Lord God, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come. Therefore say, Thus saith the Lord God, I will either gather you from the people and assemble you out of the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel."
See, we've been scattered everywhere. That's what happened to the Israelites.
So the apostles only went to God.
Yeah, they went out into the nation. They went everywhere to go get their people, to go get God's people. That's what Christ came for. I mean, I know that sounds crazy because Christianity propagates that Christ came and died for everybody. But when we go to the prophets, right? Like, watch this.
5, he scourges and will gather us out of all
go ahead.
nations. This is the book of Tobit, chapter 13, verse 5. "And he will scourge us for our iniquities, and will have mercy again, and will gather us out of all nations among whom he had scattered us."
So all throughout the Bible, we talk. The Most High God is talking about how He scattered His people because of disobedience, right? And how He's going to gather them, right, at the end of this thing, right? So because we're everywhere, He has to send His apostles out everywhere to go get us. Because we can be looking, because like, okay, we don't say black, just anybody that's of a black skin color is an Israelite. That don't work. Because everybody on the earth is melanated to some degree, except for the Caucasian race and the Asian race, right? Everybody else is some type of melanated, so that doesn't make sense. We're talking about the descendants of a people. So even if you want to say, like this brother right here, right? He's lighter than all of us out here. You see what I'm saying? If anything, he's the same skin color as you. But his descendancy is what makes him an Israelite. It's not about what he looks like. We don't go off of phenotypes.
What is his descendancy?
So he's a Mexican, right? We would say he was from the tribe of Issachar. When you go into prophecy and you go into history and whatnot, that's who those people go back to. On this side of the Western Hemisphere that we can know. You know, prophecy and whatnot, if you go to UK, it changes because there's different things that happen over there, right? But as far as how prophecy and whatnot dictates on this side of the Western Hemisphere, the Mexicans would be the Israelites of the Bible. Precept?
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 5. "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch.
So he's talking about Christ.
And the king shall reign and prosper,
He's talking about Christ.
and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved,
Right.
and Israel shall dwell safely.
So it's talking about northern and southern kingdom. Right, keep going.
And this is his name by whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought the children up, it's like it, but brought the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right, because it's going to be a new day. We're going to be brought out of our captivity, our last captivity at that, right? So when you start getting into Paul, right, Paul doesn't change prophecy. Paul just amplifies it, right? Paul amplifies it by doing what? He's breaking down how we come back to the Most, or how the scattered come back to the Most High God. Go ahead.
This is Acts, just backing up his point. This is Acts 24 and verse 14, the words of Paul. But this I confess unto you, that after the way which they call heresy, so worship I the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets.
So Paul, the Pharisees and whatnot thought Paul believed the heresy because he taught that the Jews that were being exiled and not being like called Jews and whatnot, the Israelites that weren't even being considered Israelites, he said they can come back through Christ because the blood that Christ had to shed was for his people. If Galatians, go where? Acts 2. I like that you went to Acts 2, right?
I was going to read Romans 3 and 1.
Just hold that, yeah. Okay, yes. So, but go to Acts 2 and go where?
Verse 21.
Oh, go where?
Verse 21.
Oh my God, let's go through
I
it.
want to hear your interpretation.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 21.
Start at
20?
No, it starts 21.
21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Keep reading.
Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which God did by him in his midst of you, as ye yourselves also knew.
So, what's your question on that? Oh, well, us breaking it down is just, it kind of said,
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So he does say, "Oh men of Israel," right?
Ye men of Israel, hear these words.
He kind of makes it pretty clear. He says, "Everyone who calls on the name of the Lord."
Yeah,
right?
anybody of Israel, ye men of
I
Israel.
feel like there's a common theme throughout the New Testament, right?
Go ahead.
If it says, "Whoever believes in the Lord shall not perish," right? But have everlasting life, or every nation of the tribe, right? So there's a pattern of that openness, right? It doesn't just say, "Oh, my people," or the Hebrew Israelites, or the Hebrew people, or the descendants, this and that. I feel like it makes it pretty clear that everyone.
Well, let me ask you this then, right? Because I see why you say that. I'm gonna ask you this. Go ahead, go. Oh, my man. When you do that question.
You do know he quoted the Bible when he said that, though, right? And you know what he quoted? No? Get Joel chapter 2, verse 32. See, and it's not knocking you or anything like that, right?
I'm trying to learn about it.
Right. But here's the detriment of just Christianity as a whole. It's so focused on the New Testament that we don't read the Old Testament. He literally quoted the prophets. He quoted Joel 2 and 32. Read that.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 32.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered.
Stop. That's exactly what Peter just said, right? You read it.
For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call.
And all that's it goes back to Israel. So when you go to Acts 2, and he's saying, "You men of Israel," the audience is Israel. We start at the beginning of Acts 2, it literally says Jews out of all nations. Then when you keep reading in Acts 2, he literally calls all of them his brethren. So I understand how Christians can think, "Oh, whosoever," but when you don't read the prophecies, and that's why the brother asked you, where in prophecy do we see the heathens, non-Israelites getting saved?
Because the Old Testament is what they say. The Old Testament is a shadow of what's to come, right? Right? if it's a shadow of what's to come, we should be able to see anything that's in the New Testament. We should be able to back it up in the Old Testament easily, like how the prophets. I mean, how Christ did, like how the disciples did. That's really why he read Acts 24 when Paul said that he only taught things that are out of the law and the prophets about what Christ was going to do. Because you know what? Get your phone, go to Matthew 5. I'm going to read something for you, and I'm going to see how you take it. Now, while I'm going to see how you like this too. Watch this.
Matthew 5 and what?
17. It's Christ's words.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law.
All praises, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. There you go.
I don't like how you carry that knife. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So Christ is coming to fulfill, right? Go to that word for fulfill. I'll show you something in Greek. Right? Go to the lexicology of the word. Let's see. It's going to be at the very bottom, so it's all good. Right there, right? Let's read that. Hold on. So this is the lexicology, or this is how the word fulfilled what Christ came to do. This is how it's used in Matthew 5 and 17. Where he said, I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. Okay, this is how it's used.
This is based off the scholarship. This is Flero G4137, section Y. Universally and absolutely, to fulfill.
Keep going.
To cause God's will as made known in the law, to be obeyed as it should be.
Keep going.
And God's promises given through the prophets to receive fulfillment. Matthew 5:17.
Right, to receive fulfillment. So now we got to go in the law or in the prophets to find where Christ came and died for the other nations.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How do you receive salvation?
You receive. Okay, wait. Before we deter.
Like I said, I'm just trying to learn about you.
Yeah, I got you. Before we deter and go that way, you understand that for salvation to be to all nations, it has to be first prophesied in the prophets first, because Christ only came to fulfill the things that are in the prophets. That's what it just said. So we understand that, right? So, do you have any prophecies, or you don't have any? Okay, cool. So the brother, so buddy ain't got no prophecies. He cool, right? He admitted that. So now, how do you get salvation? We can get that. Let's get Matthew 19. You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So somebody came up and asked Christ, how do I get eternal life? Right? How do I get that salvation? Go ahead.
And he answered and said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
If you're going to enter into life, you got to keep the commandments. Now, of course, Christ came and died for, that we just read, we went everywhere and seen, Christ came and died for his people, which would be the Israelites, because he was a Jew. He came from the tribe of Judah. He was one of David's descendants.
Keeping the 10 Commandments.
No. Keeping the commandments in general, because there's more than just 10.
How many commandments? All of them, because there's like hundreds.
There are hundreds of them. There's thousands of laws in America. There's thousands of laws just in Texas, but we're expected to keep all those as well.
So you're talking about the Levitical laws and ceremonial?
All of it, from Genesis to Deuteronomy.
So you can say that you kept all of them?
Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah, why not?
So I mean, in Leviticus, it says don't shave the beard or that is in the temple.
Yeah, it says don't mar the corners of your beard. It don't shave
your body.
Yeah, right.
So can you say you've been keeping it you've been living out the law?
Now.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
What can we keep?
He just said that keep the commandments.
Yeah. What can't we keep? That's the question.
Like, what can't we do?
Like,
Because you
what
ask, right? Like, some brothers got tattoos, right? You be like, okay, they broke that. Yeah, that's what repentance is for. You have to repent. We're not saying we live like this our whole lives. We're saying, do we do this now? No, we don't sin. It's possible to not sin. You know what sin is? Well, do you know what it is? Do you know what sin is? What is it?
Sin is what keeps you away from God.
No, that's not what I asked you. What is it, though? Like, if you were to tell somebody, sin is this, or sin is this.
Sin is disobeying God.
Disobeying God. I like that answer. That's a very true and that's a very right answer. Disobedience to God. But disobedient to God in what way? Well, like, what are you being disobedient to?
Not following his instructions.
Which would be the what? The commandments. So if we keep the commandments, we're not being disobedient.
Okay, so, but if you're, like, I don't mean to use it, I'm not trying to like belittle you, nothing, right? But you continually have the piercing, right?
Oh, well, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. Let's go to Leviticus 19.
Okay, so you saying that we can't get a piercing?
I mean, Leviticus says not tattoo pierce your body.
Okay, let's read.
Yeah, let's read that. Right, let's get Leviticus 19. I think it's 28.
I'm not trying to belittle you. I'm just, you know what I mean?
No, we good. It's edification, right? Because a lot of people have those. Especially a lot of our people, they come with those same kind of points. Oh, you got piercings, or you got a haircut, you got a. You know what's funny? Hey, Drewski made us viral. Yes, black is power. Black is power. Go ahead.
What is it? Forgot.
It's 28.
28. Right here. You said I'm making 10. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
So that's one commandment. Keep going.
Nor print any marks upon you.
That's two commandments in the same verse. Right? Keep going.
I am the Lord.
I am the Lord. That's the end of that. So when he's dealing about piercings, and get Leviticus 21 and 5, because there's another one. You got two different sets of commandments, right? People like to harp on the Levitical law, right? And in one breath they say it's only for the Levites, and another breath they say it's something else, right? Now in the book of Leviticus, it tells you when it's talking about the priests and when it's talking about everybody. Leviticus 19 is talking to everybody. So you can't get markings in your flesh for the dead, and you can't get tattoos, right? Keep going. Let's get it.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5.
Go ahead.
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
So this is talking about the priests. You can't make baldness upon your head, right? Keep going.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
So the priests can't shave the corners of the beard, meaning that they can't go beyond where your beard is. If your beard stops here, you can't go beyond that, because now you're destroying your edge line. So when you start dealing with these commandments, there is no commandment that you can't get earrings and whatnot, and you can't get various piercings. Go ahead.
Look, listen to this real quick. This is Ezekiel 16, and I'm gonna start at 10. It says, I clothe thee also with border work, and I want to read this in NSA 20. It says, I also clothe you with colorful woven cloth, and put sandals and fine leather on your feet. And I wrapped you in fine linen and covered you with silk. I adorn you with jewelry, put bracelets on your wrists and a necklace around your neck. I put a ring in your nose, earrings in your ear, and a beautiful crown on your head.
Now, even though that is symbolic talk, right? Why would the Most High God use something that's a sin for something that's good and symbolic? You know what I'm saying? If he's giving you a metaphoric speech about what he's doing to his people, why would he use something that's sinful? That would be a contradiction. So yeah, no.
Alright, so how often are you on?
We out here every Saturday.
Same spot?
Same spot. This is like our spot. Yeah.
What was your name one more time?
My name is Kabad. Yeah.
Let me do some research on this. I'll be back.
Yeah, come back.
I'm gonna come back with more questions.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for informing me.
Yeah, of course.
My name is Miguel, by the way.
Okay, cool. Hey, Miguel, where are you from? Like, where are your people from?
My dad's from El Salvador.
Brother, you an Israelite. Oh my God.
But what he said,
brother? You El Salvadorian. Let me see where you are.
Zebulon.
You flew the tribe of Zebulon.
My little brother El Salvadorian.
Oh my God. That's why the Spirit talking to. I knew he was a cool dude, bro. Hey, go ahead.
I don't believe in the doctrine.
Not yet.
You know what I mean? I don't know that much about Hebrew Israelites, but I mean, I know, I kind of heard a lot about it, and I've seen some videos. I don't agree with it, but I do believe that eternal salvation is for everyone, right?
I understand.
Can we have a check?
I got you, baby. Big chains on my neck, I'm a big bro. Turned up in this bitch like it's a new one. What I'm talking about, baby? 'Cause eyes on my face, baby, I can't see you. I can't see you. Israel making noise, dog. Check that VU. Making noise, big chains on my neck, I'm a big bro. Yeah, turned up in this bitch like it's a new one. 'Cause eyes on my face, baby, I can't see you. I can't see you. Israel making noise, dog. Check that VU.